Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, I welcome each and every member to our 231 meeting of Heritage City Toastmaster Club. What is mission of Toastmaster? We at Toastmasters give the positive and the supportive environment to all the members to empower himself to grow to improve their communication skill, then self-confidence and personal growth. Now, there are rules which we have to follow. First one, I will request all of you to will not talk about sex, religion and politics. I request all the members to keep your mobile phones in silent position so it will not disturb you. I I will request every member, every online members to keep themselves in muted position unless and until they call upon. Keeping the rules in mind, I believe that this meeting will help. From this meeting, you will learn something new and make your day successful. So it's time to call our presiding officer. Who is presiding officer? He is by profession, he is business of jewelry. By education, he is a electronics engineer and currently he's serving as a president of our club. Please help me welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Vikrant, with the big round of clapping. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Thank you very much, Ghostbuster Part Hagrinav, for such a wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, all of you, once again, and in 231 meeting of Heritage City Toastmaster Club. Sometimes life changes the way it tastes you. It tastes your passion. It tastes your improved skill by giving you challenges you face. And currently, this 1 hour when I reach at 3 AMA and I came to know from founder that treasurer or we have not two AMA and today there is no any vacancy. What we will do? And I have experience as an extern from 5 tenure from last 2.5 years that every situation has a solution. And yes, we have a backup plan that we already have done many meetings here in such a wonderful educational environment. Reflects are the coaching room of one of the professors of BS Hospital Medical College. And I called him and he told me, Vikrant, just welcome. At 3, I was in 10, and at 3:05, I'm 10. So in Toastmasters, you are as a leader, learning as well as teaching. And if you come up from this exam, then you can become an amazing leader. This is the power of Toastmaster. With this, I would like to tell what is the Toastmaster for the benefit of the guests. The Toastmaster is almost 98 years old organization which was started in United States in California by one gentleman named called Ralph Smith Manley in 1924. Why he started? Because he observed the many people are lagging in public speaking, right? At the marriage or reception, birthday, funeral, and he started small initiatives. And now, in 98 years, Toastmaster is spread at almost 149 countries, having approximately 15,000 clubs and millions of members. They were trained, they become a leader and come out, and they have them now at present approximately 5.5 lakhs paid members. And when you join this club, you become a part of such a big fraternity. You can join any club in the world. You can visit. You can deliver also a speech. You can make your network bigger. So with this, I would like to have a first introduction of the guest. We have first not a guest, but we have a one Toastmaster from Gandhinagar Toastmaster Club. Let me introduce Pranita. Pranita, kindly unmute and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Pranita and I'm here to looking forward for more people to be with more people who are like-minded and would like to improve on work upon my own English by listening and by observing. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you so much.
Now we have one offline guest. So, hello, this is probably my second meeting. Looking forward to join the club. Your name? Yeah, my name is Mr. Lukadola. I'm a software engineer in Bangalore, working from. Okay, looking for amazing meeting. Yeah, welcome. Now, in any Toastmaster meeting is conducted by host, and host is called Toastmaster of the day. Today, all of a sudden, we have changed the venue, and due to unavoidable situation, maybe Hardik was going some health issue from last couple of days. I think due to that reason, he not joined. But I have experienced the backup always being, and I have prepared the member that if anyone take a backup, then don't get disappointed or don't change their mind, don't do your temper. Always be ready with three or four things or two or three speech. You should be have ready. And yes, today we have one our experienced member, someone who is going to take TMOD, who is yes. So before that, I would like to have we have today also area director visit officer. He is a member of the club, but the officer visit means he come, he will meet all of these, he will make a report how club is going, how club is functioning, and send the report to the division head. So we have we should proud that our member, our club member, and experienced member is area director of area J1. So let's welcome Toastmaster Vikas, area director of J1. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Vikas, due to I think unavoidable health issue maybe, Toastmaster Hardik is not going to take him. So our experienced member, Toastmaster Ajit is going to take. Okay. So Toastmaster Ajit is someone who is uh, at unit head audit department in Maringo Civil Hospital, and he have a master degree, not a one two. MCom, master in psychology, ICWA, in what not a long list. And I am welcoming Toastmaster Ajit as the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for a wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, dear all. So, I'm the Toastmaster of the day. So, our today's theme is psychology based, my favorite, my passion. So, our today's theme is cognitive distortion. How anybody knows about cognitive distortion? I would like to know from all of you. How anybody know about cognitive distortion?
No, cognitive is somewhere related to psychology of thinking.
Okay. Thank you for the wonderful insight. We're almost near to it. Cognitive distortions mean cognitive errors. So in layman language, we can say it is a cognitive thinking error. It's a thinking error. So as per psychology, we are what? Our thoughts. So our thoughts make us. Because there is a connection between thoughts and action. First we develop our thoughts. Our thoughts lead to action. Action leads to habits. Habits make our success or failure. So everything starts with our thoughts. So we have to be very careful about our thoughts. So I can tell you one more example. In life, in our life, whatever happens, we can say event, particular event. But we may get problem not because of that event, but the thought we generate because of that particular event. Due to that only we may get problem. I can give an example. If we did some mistake, then our dad or mommy slap us, then we don't feel bad. Okay. But somebody else slap for the same mistake, we may feel bad. Why so? We did the same mistake. When our mommy or dad slap us, we never feel bad. But somebody else slap us for the same mistake, we feel bad because that's what. Yeah, somebody that guy slapped me. I am feeling not good. I didn't do anything. But the same thing our mommy and dad did. We never feel like that. Okay, it's okay. It's our mommy and dad. They have the right. So everything differentiates, everything deteriorates because of our thoughts. So we have to control our thoughts to not to develop into trouble, not to develop into any cause of any causality of danger, causality prone to danger. There are many causalities we may feel. So cause and effect relation between each and every cause. So we have to control our thoughts. So we have to identify some of the cognitive distortion that may affect us. There are 9 cognitive distortions. I am just going to say few of the important ones. So if we properly identify the cognitive distortion, we can improve our life, personal relationship, professional relationship. We can take care of others really well. First of all, arbitrary inference. First cognitive distortion is arbitrary inference. It means we have a wrong habit of making conclusion without any proper evidence. Without proper evidence, we may conclude many things. I can say one example. We ordered food, dinner, at the restaurant, but we didn't get the food. So we may feel that we are not valuable. That's why the waiter didn't care for us. That's why we are not valuable. But actually, what happened? Waiter forgot. That's the real incident happened. But we may misinterpret that after I am not valuable. We are not valuable. That's why waiter. We are not good enough. That's why waiter didn't take our order. So this is a thinking error. So we currently identify that problem like. Yeah, due to waiter may forget our order. That is the reason. He didn't take our order. Like that, we have to identify. So we have to be very careful whenever we face such kind of situation. Don't make any conclusion based on the single situation without any proper evidence. We have to see proper evidence whenever anything is happened. Based on somebody's opinion, we cannot interpret anything. Just to find out the proper evidence. That is most important. I will say further points in my further speech. So now it's the time to call upon general evaluator. So our general evaluator is Toastmaster Vikram. He is our president. So please, Toastmaster Vikram, please come on stage. Please.
First part of the day. Today, my role is the general evaluator. General evaluation.
Yeah. Sorry, Toastmaster Vikrant. Hello. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you in between. Can you place the speaker very near to, sorry, mic very near to the speaker, because it seems like it's a bit far away, and
No, it
yeah,
is just 1 foot. It's okay now.
No, this actually this is the speaker which you are holding. We are talking about something from where your voice is being captured. I think you are capturing your voice through mobile, no?
it's the same device. Is it same device? I think.
Uh, because mobile is
It's
not
hot.
muted. Mobile.
Toastmaster Vikrant, how are you capturing the input? Through the same speaker, like the mic is in the same speaker, right? Or is it through mobile phone?
Okay, now.
So no, see, he is close to the laptop and voice is very less. So I think it's mobile only.
Okay, okay.
So,
Now it's okay.
so Toastmaster Vikrant,
Can you speak now, Toastmaster Vikrant?
Hello, hello. Hello.
Yeah, so the input is through your mobile phone, right?
No, not from mobile. So there is a cables mobile join the audio, but I have not direct. I have not do. There is still option join the audio.
Okay, if you could place your phone a bit near to the speaker, that would maybe simplify it. You can still. I think you can still keep it close. We can very well see you.
do we have mic in the room? Like, are we
Uh,
using any mic?
no, we don't have a mic here. It was there in AMA. Like
Yeah,
in AM, it is easier, but somehow the place got
yeah.
shifted.
Yeah,
So,
mic and both working from here.
okay, so can you keep it close to you because voice is getting distorted. Yeah,
Now
yeah. Now it's perfect. This much
now it's
distance.
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it close, please.
Okay. It is audible now.
Yes, this quality is good.
Okay. On.
You start.
So what is my role? My role is to note down each and everything from start to end. From is this time meeting started and end, as well as the performance of all the role players, like a timer, counter, or grammarian. And my dear friend, I cannot do this thing alone. For that, I need a tag team, timer, counter, and grammarian. So who is going to take a timer? Timer is going to some Hussein. Yeah. So let me introduce timer of the day.
So I'm the timer of the day, and the rules for the timer are, so for prepared speech, we have 5 to 7 minutes. For table topics, we have 1 to 2 minutes. For evaluation, we have 2 to 3 minutes, and 30 seconds will be a grace period, plus or minus. For example, for prepared speeches, 4 minutes 30 seconds will also work, and 7 minutes 30 seconds will also work. For table topics, 30 seconds will also work, and 2 minutes 30 seconds will also work. For evaluation, 1 minute 30 seconds will also work, and 3 minutes 30 seconds will also work. And if you are in this range, then you'll be
30
qualified.
seconds additional grace period is allowed, not less. Okay, additional.
30
So
seconds.
for 2 minute 30 seconds is fine. 1 minute 30 seconds is very fine. Right?
Okay.
30 seconds is not fine. For table topic, it is 1 to 2 minutes.
Right.
So one who will speak for 1 minute, he will qualify.
Okay.
1 to 1 minute 30 seconds is obviously okay. 2 minutes is okay. 2 minutes 30 seconds is also okay. But 1 minute 30 seconds is also okay. I mean, that is not not part of that, right?
Right.
But less than 1 minute, it is only 30 seconds is not good.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah.
30 seconds is grace period.
Okay. So only 30 seconds.
Extra.
Okay. Sure. So I'll end the session and we come back and we will. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite our counter. Our counter is someone who is a professional software engineer who is coming all over from Kota and settling in Ahmedabad. He is now Vice President Education of HCDC. Please help him as a Toastmaster Keval, our counter.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, online people. I cannot hear you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster.
Ah,
Good afternoon, Toastmaster Keval.
Good afternoon. Suppose you are giving a speech of your lifetime. It is important to you that it will change your life. And during that speech, you want to express your heart. But because of something or somehow, you are telling audience in a way that you are speaking like I want to say something. So you know, I like this, like this, like this. What will happen? Words you want to express with your heart, it will give negative impact on the audience. You will have to note each of these things that will stop you from expressing your heart. So as our counter for the today's meeting, I'll be noting out words that is expressed as so, you know, like some short words and some repeating words. The role of the counter is to note down all these things and at the end of the meeting to know where you have led in your speech, and it will help you to improve your communication skill and leadership style. So at the end of the meeting, I'll represent my report. Over to you, General English.
thank you very much. Our counter, Toastmaster Keval. Now, who is going to have today grammarian role? She is coming. Let's be introduced Toastmaster Pranita. Who is Toastmaster Pranita? She is a member of Bangladesh Toastmaster Club and joined today and have taken today grammarian role. So over to you, Toastmaster Pranita.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant. Very good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. I am Pranita, the grammarian of today. My job is to introduce the word of the day and idiom of the day. The word of the day is already pasted inside your chat section. Please refer your chat section where you can see word of the day and idiom of the day. So I am also going to repeat. The word of the day is fidelity. Its meaning is fidelity refers to the quality or state of being faithful to someone. The example of uses is as Three Idiot movie was a blockbuster. It connected so well with audience while maintaining fidelity to the book. So here you can clearly see in the uses that although the director tried to change according to her wishes, but also was able to bring the totality of the book, the actual story from the book also. So here we can say that fidelity of the book was being maintained by the director. The phrase of the day or the idiom of the day is bird of a feather flock together. Its meaning is it refers to the people that have something in common. It can be the family, it can be the friends who are tightly coupled with similar type of habits or interest. The example of this idiom is Farhan, Raju, and Rancho prefers to stay calm during college exams. Well, birds of a feather flock together. Would anyone like to try use these words here? I'll give a time of 15 seconds if anyone want to come up with the uses. Okay,
I would
so
like to try.
yeah, so Rahul, Taskmaster Rahul would like to have the example uses. Yes, Rahul, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pranida. So it's the renewal month. The one thing that I can come up with is it's the renewal month at Toastmasters, and what I believe is the members of the club would maintain the fidelity and would renew in the same club and would continue their membership with Toastmasters International.
That's amazing uses of the word Toastmaster Rahul. A big hand of applause for Toastmaster Rahul.
Thank you.
So all the speakers who use the word of the day and idiom of the day are to be encouraged with a thumbs up through the Zoom icon or with the claps or applause in a physical meeting. I will also be noting down the good uses of the English language and the words or the phrases which could have been replaced by a better alternative. I will present my report at the end of the meeting. The stage is all yours. Back to Toastmaster Vikrant. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful way of planning, Valerie. We have a word of the day in the members group. We have.
I've posted it. I've posted the word of the day and idiom in the members group also.
Thank you. And after that, I will come with my own report at the end of meeting whenever Toastmaster of the day or it's now time to take giving the back to the Toastmaster. Over to you, Toastmaster Liz.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So our next cognitive discussion is magnification. Magnification means exaggerating. From this aspect, we have the wrong concept of exaggerating that. For example, some friends didn't call us for the party, birthday party. So we feel that they obviously they don't like me. So that's why they didn't inform me for the party. So actually what happened? The party was a liquor party. And non-vegetarian also included in that party. Obviously, my friends know I don't take liquor and I don't take non-vegetarian. That's why they didn't invite me for the party. But I don't know that. I may misinterpret that they don't like it. Don't like me. That's why they didn't invite me for the party. So it is called the magnification. We have to avoid this kind of thing to improve ourselves. What was the first one? Can you repeat? Arbitrary inference. Arbitrary inference. That is drawing conclusion without any proper supporting evidence. Right. So now it's time to say about the Toastmaster meetings. So every Toastmaster meeting has three segments. First is prepared speeches, wherein speakers come up with their prepared speeches, and somebody is there to evaluate that particular speech. And the second segment is about table topic session, wherein everybody gets 1 or 2 minutes to speak impromptu on the spot, spontaneous speech. And third one is evaluation and award session. So these are the segments of our meeting. So now it's time for the prepared speaker. So who is our first speaker? Our first speaker is our current president, Toastmaster Vikrant. He is very dynamic Toastmaster and he is very enthusiastic about Toastmaster Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Vikrant on stage. Before that, I would like to call upon his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Vikash.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh. Toastmaster Vikrant is going to give a speech from his leadership development pathway. His speech is the second speech, so level 2 speech 2. The objective is understanding your leadership style. So Toastmaster Vikrant is going to tell about various leadership styles, and he will also talk about his or her own style. Time given is 5 to 7 minutes. The title of the speech is Attributes of the Leader. So, how is Toastmaster Vikrant?
Toastmaster Vikrant Attributes of the leader. Toastmaster Vikram, attributes of the leader. What is it?
Thank you. Can anyone tell me name of different type of leadership?
Autocratic,
Yeah.
democratic,
Humorous,
Transformative.
Transformative, yes.
inspirative,
Dominant.
inspirative,
Autocratic.
collective leadership. Collective leadership.
Leading by example.
Is called passionate leadership. If you Google it, you will find 8 type or 10 type or 13 times. I came across 13 times. Autocratic, someone who is decision maker is only by one person. Second one is affiliated, means someone who is make bonding with the members, teamwork. Number third is bureaucrat. Bureaucrat leader is someone who is work on the principle, protocols of any organization and past experience. Coming to the democratic leader, someone who take opinion and take a decision and it's benefiting all. After that, coming to capacity, who gave by the example, transformative leadership. And I have also come to know the servant leadership, who is author only. So this is type of 13 types of leadership, my dear friends. But today I am going to tell about my leadership style. Very good afternoon once again, my dear fellow Toastmasters and players. You all know that I am come from family business of gold and jewelry. In my hometown, we have showroom, and all are the family members, all are the democratic leaders. But I am handling back office in Ahmedabad. Only one in my brother. And I must say that I am autocratic leader. Why? Because I am the only one to take the decision. Right? To the worker. Why did you not come on time because your job work? This should be on time. Why this is not come exactly this way? And I want perfect result. And sometimes I call them. After all, why I'm doing that? Because I have some interest. Very real interest. And I'm only thinking benefit of me. But my dear friends, we are hearing Toastmaster. And we have a leadership at different level, at club level, at area level, at division level, at district level. And can anyone tell me how the leadership style is? It is something useful for all. Decision is taking and for the benefit of his democratic style. It is okay. Now I want to know about some attributes of the democratic leader.
He listened to others. Obviously, he has patience, active listening,
Okay.
positive, unconditional regard.
Okay. What are the other attributes?
feedback from society.
And not feedback from the members.
Yes.
Yeah, example. Anyone from online, Dr. Rahul, Pranita? Any attributes of democratic leader?
Of democratic leader.
Yes, we are here in Toastmaster.
Always inclusive, always taking and everyone's decision and not excluding anyone from any kind of decision, not taking preference for anyone's decision. Um,
Should be a good listener.
Yeah. So the attributes are like this. Number one, he is an excellent communicator. Second one is he also must have optimistic and have personal integrity. Everyone. Number third is active listener and take decision after listening everyone. And he also get
preparing a solution from all the methods for his or her personal growth. And most important in a Toastmaster is what is the most important attributes to have?
I guess respect.
Expert, but I must say idea of that. He prepared his successor. Whatever he learns from seniors, from by his own experience and transfer to his successor. Just like I have all the attitudes from where he came. I learned from the senior, Toastmaster Vikas, Toastmaster DTM Husserl, Toastmaster James, Toastmaster Lisa, all of you. I applied. Why I applied? For the benefit of the club. Okay, and what I will do? I will prepare the next tenure's leader. Means because why we should prepare for the successor? Because
So that club.
everything in life is temporary. Your position, your power, your money, and your speaker. So he should have such a attributes. And my dear friend, we know all the two Christian leadership programs have vice president, education and trust. I want to know from all of you, how was my attributes compared to the idea? Post my speech, I want your feedback on the WhatsApp. How I met, how I have had the member, I was with the education. Whether I was listening everyone, whether I made all the education goal as per the requirement purpose of joining Toastmaster, yes or no, and from last 2 months as a president, how I am doing? Yes, I am waiting your feedback because feedback is helpful to improve your. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you for Vikrant. A wonderful speech. Warm wishes, speaking indeed. So our next speaker is Toastmaster Harsh. Toastmaster Harsh, by profession he is in the business of industrial walking sheets. By passion, he is a certified life coach from Institute of World #1 coach Tony Robbins. He helps people achieve success and happiness. Please welcome our Toastmaster Harsh on stage. Before that, I also would like to welcome Toastmaster Bharat, his speech evaluator.
Bharat is not here.
Okay, okay,
Bharat having fever.
okay. So please welcome Toastmaster Vikrant, our speech evaluator.
Toastmaster Harsh is going to deliver his speech from Pathway Effective Coaching Level 3 S1. The purpose of this speech is project is to work with a group to practice reaching consensus on any topic. Okay, and the title we have. Okay, so this is all the text of Toastmaster Harsh. Time limit is not 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Harsh. From struggle to thriving. From struggle to thriving, Toastmaster Harsh. All the best.
So I was just listening to Toastmaster Vikrant's speech just now, and I could relate the struggle of businessmen. Why you are coming late? Why you are absent? Why you are not performing? And why you are not focusing and using WhatsApp and Facebook during my job time? I am your boss and you are not performing, right? This is a major struggle which everyone is facing. So the same struggle I was facing in my business. The same struggle everyone is facing to have performance from their employees, right? So what the consensus we need to build is just one single thing, right? Toastmaster Vikas, you are from corporate world. What's only struggle? From employees, what's only struggle?
Only struggle, a lot of struggles.
Only outcome we want. What's the outcome you want from your team?
The performance, the target.
Yes, exactly, the performance, right? So my target was performance. So I sat up with my staff. I sat with my staff and was discussing what I explained it. What I explained it. What I was explaining is why we have learned that reason behind our actions is why. The power of why in every book we have read that. The why is very important, right? So I was explaining why to perform. If the why is clear, how and what will be easily clear. We have learned that. So I was just trying to clear the why, and what I explained then was why to give performance, right? So ordinary people come for only salary, right? So if you want to be ordinary race, you just come here, do an ordinary performance and get your salary. But if you want to be extraordinary, you have to think about your future. So 5 years from now, if you just come here and don't perform and just do a ordinary performance, what will your life be? I just made them visualize. And after 5 years, if you are performing, what your life will, right? What will be your feelings at home? How will be your relationship with your family? If you are thriving, if you are champion, your promotion is there, and you are striving, how will you feel at your home? I made them realize. And if you are not strong, if you are not performing, how will you feel at home? Your increment is not coming, you might have left your job, you might be struggling in other place, because what you do here is what you do everywhere. Whatever you do here in your present time is you do everywhere. If you are not able to perform here, you will struggle there. So I clear them their why. I also explained the other thing, what is important. So I told them example, if I want to buy that property, right? If I want to buy the property, what will I have to do? I need to pay the money exact amount what they want. If I go to bank next day after the deal and I pay in my account, what will happen? If I go and pay in my own account, will I get the property? No, right? So if you come here and if you do your own work, it's like paying on your own bank account, that is total time. What you need to do is, you want salary or your increment or whatever you want, you have to stop focusing on what you want. You just need to pay the price. So what's the price? It's performance. It's what is expected from you. You need to fulfill that. Similarly, if I fulfill the expectation of the property owner, property will be in my name. If you fulfill what's expectation from your boss or from your senior, the salary and the increment would be on your name. So the reason of why was very clear. If you are coming, if someone is coming here for asking something, what we are giving is 10 or 20 rupees at max, right? If someone comes at your home asking something, but if you go to showroom and you purchase the clothes you like, you can pay MRP of it and you don't even bargain, right? So if you get what you want, you are paying fully. Similarly, if you want to get the salary or the amount of success which you want, you must give what they want, not what you get. So I clear them the why, and the result which I got was amazing, and that's the result why I can come on Saturday as well, because the why is very much clear. Right, so this was a session which I did, and consensus I was able to create with my staff on improving their performance, because I read in the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dale Carnegie is saying people are 100 times more interested in themselves than they are interested in you. So I just made them clear that you have to perform because of your family, your future. But the access is paying here, paying the price. I am paying to his account because of I want property. So you have to perform here because you want for your family. So that why was clear. And one thing which I want to share this message after this speech is, I waited almost 8 months to deliver this speech after my L2 S4, right? and there was no need to wait actually. I today given this speech impromptu, I could have given 8 months before also. So most of the time we are waiting and waiting for no reason. There is no need to wait, my dear friends. Just go and perform and take action like I did today. Just today I booked my slot and delivered the speech. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters. It was very spontaneous speech actually.
Yeah.
So you have given a very good insights about motivation, inspiration. Dear, please provide your feedback to Toastmasters on his personal number. You have 30 seconds for that. Timer or all speakers are quality.
Yes, for the.
Please vote for the best speaker. You can send your vote to on my WhatsApp number. I just sent that 999-836-5030. Please cast your vote for the best speaker. I only received 2 votes so far. Dear, please cast your vote on my WhatsApp number. It's 999-836-5030. Okay, so we are here with the third point, cognitive distortion. Third point, it is overgeneralization. So we have the wrong habit of overgeneralizing everything based on the single incident, based on the single instant. I can say one example. We have tried public speaking for the first time. Obviously, we didn't perform well because it was the first time. So then we may assume that I'm good for nothing. I tried public speaking, I failed in that also. Wrong. We have to overcome that thought. I tried public speaking for the first time. Next time I will do definitely better. So like that we have to overcome that thought. So this also we have to aware that kind of thought pattern also. So that we can correctly modify it and before it reaches to the head or before it reaches to the subconscious mind. So I will mention the tips to overcome cognitive distortions in the coming future. So now it's time to call David Topic Master. Before that, I would like to give some idea about what is table topic session. Okay, who is our table topic master? Our table topic master for today's session is Toastmaster Rahul. Toastmaster Rahul is an engineer and entrepreneur currently working as a consultant in Big Four, Ernst & Young. After completing his MBA from IIM Calcutta, Lucknow, he loves to travel solo and consider himself an amateur photographer also. He loves reading books and strongly believes in environmental conservation. He loves talking about new business opportunities and emerging businesses. Please welcome Toastmaster Rahul. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh, for such a wonderful introduction. Now, I would like to start with why do we need table topic sessions? Anybody can explain in one line why do we need a table topic session?
To improve our impromptu skills.
Exactly. So I'll tell a story, a personal story from my life. So I was giving an interview at one of the companies, and the city head of that company was taking my interview. So the interview went well, and at the last point of the interview, the interviewer asked me, "What if you become the city head of this company? What is that one thing that you would like to do?" Now, this is something that I wasn't really prepared for. And I replied, if I become the city head of this company, I would like to hire managers like me, people who can manage it well, people who are really into hospitality, people who would like to take ownership. I actually pitched myself and I was very proud that day. No doubt I received an offer letter from that company. But what if I was not able to think on feet? What if I was not able to good reply? Maybe I would not have received the offer letter. So it is very important that we think on feet. We have that capability. We practice it from time to time so that when it's time when we are in such a situation where we have to answer impromptu, where we have to deliver an impromptu speech, we are able to do that. So with that, I would like to explain the basic rules of a table topic session. Every speaker would be given a topic, a new topic for every speaker, and on that they'll have to speak from 1 to 2 minutes. Timer, I request you to note the timings for this. At 1 minute, you will have to show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, you'll have there will be a grace period of 30 seconds. After 2 minutes 30 seconds, the speaker would be considered disqualified. Apart from this, I would encourage you to use the word and phrase of the day in your speech, and everyone is requested to participate in. Even the guest can also participate in this session. So now we can start the session. Who's up for the first topic of the day? Who would like to volunteer first? All right, Toastmaster Vikas. Great. So Toastmaster Vikas, your topic is, if let's say you are in movie industry, what would you choose to become? An actor in a blockbuster movie or director of a blockbuster movie? Over to you, Toastmaster Vikas. An actor of a blockbuster movie or a director of a blockbuster movie?
Obviously, I would like to go for director of a blockbuster movie because I believe that I have got those leadership qualities and strategies to make things happen. Uh, I know how to direct. So it's a holistic approach of what takes when you become director of any movie or any organization or anything. So you need to design the strategy for its success. So it has lots of it takes lots of efforts to decide each and every part of this. When the movie will be launched, who will be in the lead role, what all cast you require, what will be the story, how one will act such that his role becomes very popular in the industry. So I think I would like to go for that kind of role. In general, also I have got a lot of imagination, so I can imagine a lot about things, and with those imaginations, I kind of create the story, how it will become better. So a director is, I think, the most important person in any movie, because if you might have very good actor, but if the movie is not well directed, it will not be accepted by the people. When we talk about direction, it is the how the acting has happened, how the story is there. So because he is the person who is responsible for the entire success of the movie. And that's how the big people, I mean, there are so many big directors in the industry who have got their name, like Subhas Ghai, lot of people. So I would like to be one day director also, who knows? So that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikas. I think you would fit in both the roles, director as well as the actor. Thank you so much. Who would like to go next?
Yes, Toastmaster Rahul, I'm here.
Yeah. Would you like to go next?
Yes, please.
Awesome. So, Toastmaster Pranita, if you were a teacher, what would you teach? If you were a teacher, what would you teach? Toastmaster Pranita, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul, for giving me such a wonderful teacher related topic, provided I myself has a profession of teaching on daily basis. So definitely, since I am a coding instructor and in hypothetical world, I might not like to teach this language again because I have been teaching it most of my time. So might be I would like to teach something different, something like drawing, art, craft, maybe something like defense, self-defense technologies, and nowadays if you see like we when we were young, we have that subject called moral science, or where we were being taught related to ethics in the life, as well as the social, uh, the mannerisms. But nowadays I have been watching in the school, this subject has obsolete to the extent that kids knows nothing about moral duties towards society and towards their fellows. So maybe I would also like to choose this subject to be taught, where I will tell them how to thank the God, and starting from the God, how to serve the humanity also. Apart from that, I am an adventurous person, so maybe in someday I would like to teach some people how to be fit by following a everyday routine in their life, and how important it is to have some kind of routine, so that it the type of the energy it inculcate in everyone's life if that routine is being followed. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I saw the red card. Okay, thank you so much. Oh my God, I thought, why is this file coming in front? Okay, thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster Rahul.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pranita. I agree with you for the moral duties you said. I think we really need to teach it at a very basic level. Yeah. So who is planning to go next?
Yes,
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Can I have your name again, please?
My name is Hussein. I'm a guest.
Sorry.
Hussein.
Hussein.
Uh,
Hussein.
okay. Acha Hussein. Okay. Okay. Nice. Great. So your topic is. All right. Which is worse, failing or never trying? Guest Hussein. Guest Hussein. Which is worse, failing or never trying?
Okay. So of course, if failing or never trying, I would say according to me, never trying is more worse because you don't know what's the outcome. Of course, if you fail, then you might learn, and that's a whole another thing. But if you never try, then you don't know that should you go in that path or not. So if so, if you don't try anything, like suppose if there is an exam and you never appear for the exam, then you won't be knowing the result of the exam, so if you will be qualified or not. But if you never appear for the exam, like of course, as I said that you won't know what's the outcome. But if you never try, then you won't learn also. And if you think that you will never appear for the exam, then you won't even study for anything. So that's the thing also. If you appear for the exam and you fail, you might learn something. So to conclude, according to me, never trying is more worse than failing. Yeah, that's right.
Over to you. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Guest Hussein. I also agree with you that it's better to try and fail than it's better to try rather than being in a fear of never trying. So, who is planning? Toastmaster Harsh. Awesome. Our table topic star. So, Toastmaster Harsh, if NASA decides to send you to Mars, Toastmaster Harsh, if NASA decides to send you to Mars, what would you do there? Over to you.
If NASA decides me to send to Mars, what I will do? So what I will do is, in Mars I have reached now. I will video call my son and to India and see the beauty of the Mars. I will try to discover if there is a life on the Mars. And if there is life in the Mars, what I will do is I will become a builder there because I have not got a chance to become a builder in this Ahmedabad city, which requires a lot of crores of rupees. I will approach the builders of big builders and will sell the land on the Mars and will complete my dream of becoming trillionaire. Right? I will purchase all the lands in the Mars which I have not got to purchase in the Earth, and I will be the first one. And will give the chance to our HCTC members to be a partner with me and all my close friends to be a partner, and I will make lots of money and will create the Mars, the dream planet, and will have amazing big theme parks and all the like Dubai and all the Disneyland and all the things I will create. I will have partnership with them and will be a biggest landlord of the Mars. So that's all I will do. Thank you for sending me to Mars, Toastmaster Love. Hopefully this will come true.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh. Really enjoyed the entire 1.5 or 2 minutes of your speech. It was such a refreshing speech. So, anybody next who would Toastmaster Keval? Yeah, I guess. Awesome. So, Toastmaster Keval,
Yes.
if Mukesh Ambani gives you an opportunity to live in the Antilia for a day, Toastmaster Keval, if Mukesh Ambani gives you an opportunity to live in Antilia for a day, what would you do?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, you all know who Mukesh Ambani is. He is an industrialist. We can say a silent entrepreneur who is not in the news, not so much. While he will be in the news once he buy or something, a big company or what. So he will offer me. It will be a great opportunity for me to learn from him. So if he allows me to at his home for one day, I'll ask him to be with me in his house all the day. I'll learn from him. I'll ask that how he has become and how he has reached to this point where he can afford this kind of house. I'll also ask that how he has what are the dreams of him, and what are the what is the inspiration behind building this kind of house? As we all know, as a middle class or anyone, owning a home is a still dream, and owning a largest home in the India, or I can say portion of the our map, it is a very good thing to know. So I'll try to learn from him that what are the key points that will help me to reach that point and build a bigger home than him. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keval. Lots to learn from Mukesh Ambani for sure. And you have such a great plan to do that.
Toastmaster
Awesome.
Vikrant.
Anybody else?
That's one.
Toastmaster Vikrant. Yeah, sure. So, Toastmaster Vikrant, is it more important to do what you love or to love what you are doing? Toastmaster Vikrant, is it more important to do what you love or to love what you are doing?
Thank you very much, Mr. Rahul. Yes, it is okay that what you do, what you love, but my dear friend, as we are now facing and experiencing imprompt, everything imprompt, means enjoy every moment of life. Whatever you are facing, whatever you are facing is not a face. It's an opportunity to become stronger. Today, we not get opportunity at end, but still we are enjoying at future class. Today, maybe due to health reason, Toastmaster Hardik not to take care. Toastmaster Ajit is enjoying impromptu Toastmaster of the day. Today, I am enjoying impromptu speech evaluator. If you had never Toastmaster, you can enjoying impromptu speech evaluator of me. Guess who said impromptu enjoying time? Wow, what a day! Yes, and all are smiling. There is no tension, no worry. Because we learn in Toastmaster that leader is someone who finds the way and becomes stronger version of him or her. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul.
Over to you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikrant.
So I think there's no more member, or if you want
Yeah.
to, but I give you topic.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time for sure. I'll definitely take part into table topic. Yeah. So thank you everyone for participating in table topic session. I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Ajish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul, for putting us into a dreamy and fantasy world. So we really ensured. Now it's time for the best table topic speaker voting. So we have our panel, our old speaker qualified. Okay. So we have Toastmaster Vikash, Toastmaster Pranita, guest Hussein, Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Keval, and Toastmaster Vikrant. We have 6 speakers. Please cast your vote to me. My number is 999-836-5030. 999-836-5030. You have 1 minute for the voting. So far, I have recorded 3 votes. Okay, so we have discussed about cognitive distortion, arbitrary inference, magnification, and overgeneralization. Then how to overcome cognitive distortion? There are various techniques, psychology techniques like cognitive behavior therapy, systematic desensitization, drama therapy, art therapy. There are various technique therapies. Obviously, I have time limit. I would like to mention only one point, very simple one. That's called auto suggestion. Through auto suggestions, we can overcome cognitive distortion. So the question is, what is auto suggestion? Can anybody help me to telling what is auto suggestion?
So separate yourself from the thinking and then suggest yourself that what you are doing, what you are thinking is wrong. For example, you said that when you went to have dinner, what happened that as the waiter did not come on time, he did not serve you on time, so that you thought that you are not important. So on those moments, try to cut yourself from the situation and suggest yourself that is not the fact. I am thinking on the other direction. That might be the
Great. That's the important CBT technique. Disconnecting us. The event is separate. So I am with I am not overweight. I am Ajish with overweighted body. We are segregating body and our personality as a separate thing. Our body is different, our mind is different. We are our soul actually. So we are segregating program and ourselves as an entirely different entity. I am with a oversized body. Okay, I am what I am, but I am with a oversized body. Then we will get solution for most of the problem. That is the important technique of CBT. But auto suggestion is somewhat different. Affirmation. Affirmation in the present tense. Most important, don't use will. Always use am. Like example, I am a good speaker. I am a good student. I am a good employee. I am a good leader. We affirm this daily, every time, daily. The thing is, subconscious mind cannot differentiate fantasy and reality. Whatever you say, subconscious mind believes that. But for that, you have to say strikingly. Stress, with the stress you have to say. If you say in the mind, it won't create that much impact. You say strikingly, I am good, I am confident, I am a good public speaker. Like that, we have to say. But never use I will. Always use I am. So this exercise frequently do every day. Within 21 days, you will change. It is. So I will mention about the other technique like systematic desensitization. It is a very good technique for overcoming anxiety. It's a very good technique. I will mention about that in my next PMO research.
Right now, we have a 3-4 minutes.
Okay, it's take 10 minutes.
No, just if you want.
I just give idea about systematic desensitization is we make each and every scene, anxiety arising scene. We make 12 scenes. The various anxiety arising scenes, like somebody having exam fear. So we may make it 12 scenes, the different segments of that tension arising scenes. First of all, teacher announces the exam days. That is the first scene. We have to construct the hierarchy. The least anxiety arising scene will come first. The highest anxiety arising scene will come the third, the highest one. So like that we have to create hierarchy based on the peakiness of the tension or stress. So after that we have to imagine rehearsal. Then the same time we provide relaxation training. Same time we just imagine, we just feel it, we feel the different scenes. First scene, we feel it first time. That is, teacher announces the exam date. We just remember, literally, exam will be scheduled from September 21st. That scene we just remember. At the same time, we provide relaxation training, the muscle training and yoga, hypnotism therapy. We provide same time that. So till when we get accustomed to that particular field, this exercise will continue 5 to 10 times or 50 times, 20 times, 25 times. Whenever we get comfortability with that particular field, till that time we keep on doing this exercise. After overcoming the first field, we move to second field. Like that, we cover all the 12 fields. We come up with the last field, the highest field. That one is riding the X mountain. So like that. This is the proven method. This is a very good technique for the psychology. Okay. So we will do it in the next session. I just given rough idea about that only. So now
Systematic sensitization.
systematic desensitization. Systematic desensitization. DE. Systematic desensitization. It is a proven psychological method to overcome anxiety disorder.
Sensitization.
Desensitization.
Sensitization.
Desensitization.
Okay.
So we just feel it, we go for it, then we give relaxation, then we overcome it.
Okay.
It's a trial and error method. Right? So we just feel it, we do relaxation. It goes like that.
You can have a frame of that fear into something else. There must be some approach like that.
No, we are not like diverting it. We are facing it.
Facing it.
Same time, we are giving relaxation brain.
You can reframe also.
After we spend unknown. We feel, we are familiar to it. Then,
And then
no, that's not exist. That is the case of our subconscious mind. See, for example, when we meet for our CEO first time, obviously we may feel some tension. I'm going to meet CEO. But after 5 or 10 times, we don't feel that. We are familiar to that particular field. This is the technique of psychology. This is the technique of systematic desensitization. Now it's time for evaluation. For that, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Vikrant on stage. Please.
Let's start breakfast for champion. For that, let's start. Speech evaluation officer. We have today 2 speeches. And for speaker number 1, Toastmaster Vikrant. We have speech evaluator Toastmaster Vikrant. Who is Toastmaster Vikrant? Toastmaster Vikrant is someone who have more than 30 years of experience in sales and marketing. He is regional head of Vision Care. Alcon Lab Private Limited. He is gold medalist, and in Toastmaster he is more than 6 years and have served his SHT club as VPPR president, and now he is area director of area J1. This helps to get the Toastmaster Vikrant to evaluate Toastmaster Vikrant's speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikrant, for that wonderful introduction. Though I am having a tough task to evaluate the speech of our president. So, first of all, congratulations for completing your level 2 speech 2 L2S2 from the Pathway Leadership Development. Your speech was really good, and I think we all enjoyed your speech. You started your speech with a question, which is a very good thing. When you start with a question, it immediately arouses curiosity in the audience, and immediately, you grab attention of the people, and that's how your speech becomes a good one when people listen to you. So, because as a speaker, what you want? Grabbing the attention of the audience. So you started with a question, good one. You then talked about different type of leaderships, leadership style. For example, you talked about democratic leader, autocratic leader, bureaucratic leader, and transformative leader. And then the attributes of the democratic leader you talked in detail. For example, you talked about how a democratic leader is optimistic. He is action-oriented. He has active listening. He takes feedback from the people, and he is passionate about this. So, all in all, it was a very good speech because it was more of an informative speech which this project demanded itself. Now coming on to the areas of improvement. See, any speech Toastmaster has two things. One is content, other thing is delivery. So we'll evaluate in both the parameters. So when you talk about content, this content of the speech was good. You have information about all the different leadership styles. Where I wanted to hear more in terms of your styles. You talked about your style in a bit that what you practice considering your family business now, but you could have added more from the experience you have got in Toastmasters and how that those things help you to become a better version of yourself. Point number one in terms of content. Now, when you talk about leadership, when you talk about delivery, so in terms of delivery, you have definitely done good, no doubt about this, but a little bit of fluency and preparedness to be added to the speech, and that comes when you do not give impromptu speeches, when you prepare and then you present, so it helps you to become a better speaker. So in general, the speech was really good with a good opening, sound body, a bit of work on conclusion that what did you learn from your leadership journey and how you look forward to improve your leadership style in the future. That is important. Could have added more flavors to it. All in all, it was a good speech with good delivery and awesome speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the position. Now for the speaker two, Toastmaster Birds. Speech evaluator is me, Toastmaster Vikrant. Congratulations, Toastmaster Birds. After very procrastination of long 8 months, you finally come to the L3S1 consensus speech. You start as an example of good speaker by asking the question, and you drafted all your speech as per the objective. So reach out to consensus. Consensus is always you take opinion of all group of people and advise or give them to better. So very well drafted speech as per your own form example that your employee, employees always have a really comfort zone. Or two means they have mindset. I have a 25,000 salary. This is my life. At every 6 months, I 10, 9, 5, 6, and 6 we want to do. And there is no development, and how they perform well and how it productivity increase and the mindset change. You will give example by if you want to buy property. Means it's like in property transfer. Currently, means we don't have to focus on our truth, but just do hard work. Food will automatically come. That you realize with your own example, and then when they change the mindset, automatically your company's work, production, the sale, and service automatically. So very well, Dr. Speech as with your own. Now coming to the industry. So you have not this stage flowing, voice modulation, or some pauses or needed. You enjoy, you are always smiling at the time, not too much. And the takeaway message with your phone done with that, your employee also procrastinating for this government. That you give your own example. After 8 months, you deliver not. Means waiting. Oh, I will do. That there is a blood equal mentality. So starting body, post body, and conclusion take on this. But if you work little bit on my suggestion, definitely your L3 S2 will be better than this. Go read me. Now coming to I think that is now get it. CAT reverse order. Let's examine report from those questions. Pranika, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster, dear guest. I will now be presenting my report The good uses that I noted during the meeting are as follows. Am I audible to all?
Yes, you are. You continue.
So the first word which catch my eyes are express your heart. That means to express your innermost thought and feeling to someone. Next word was tenure. That means the holding of an office. For example, we can say like this: his tenure of the prime membership would be threatened. Next word was successor. That means a person or thing that succeeds another. The example for uses is Ram saw himself as a natural successor to the king of the empire. Extraordinary performance. That means beyond what is ordinary or usual, highly unusual or exceptional or remarkable performance. The another word which was caught to be a good word is made me realize, think on feet. Think on feet means react very quickly and agile in response. The another word is holistic approach, means to provide support that looks at the whole person, not just their mental health needs. Serial entrepreneur means people who can repeatedly turn creative ideas into successful business strategies. Some of the words which were uh, been used, and I personally think that there can be a better alternative possible for those are lots of rupees. Instead of that, you can say a large amount of money or big chunk of money. More worse. Basically, worse is a comparatively comparative degree of bad. Like it's bad, worse, and then worse. So we cannot use more in with the word worst. So if you want to use the worst in comparison, you can say it just the worst, like which is worse between this and this. Or if you really want to use more, then you have to say it like more inferior, the option A or option B, like that. Uh, Apart from that, the speaker who used the word of the day and idiom of the day, I'm sorry if I missed something, but as per my observation, nobody in the meeting used that word. Let me know if I'm not correct. With this, I conclude my report and hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikrant. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for such a detailed timeline report. Now it's time to how about the report. Okay, so back to on stage, so for the table. For you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How was your speech? I'll help you then with this. Here is my report. Starting from Sadet Arm, the Toastmaster Park Further, he has used one time up, one time so. After that, presiding officer Toastmaster Vikrant, he has used one time up, one time and one time so. After that, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rajesh, he has used one time off, one time on, 6 times so. General Level Toastmaster Vikrant, he has used one time off and still counting. After that, Grammarian Toastmaster Pranita, she has used 4 times off, one time so. After that, our counter Toastmaster Cable, that is me. Enough I know. I have done 2 short for this, then one time off. Timer guest Hussein, he has used one short for giving to his role. After that, speaker Toastmaster Vikrant, he has used one time one short for. After then, speaker number 2, Toastmaster Harsh, he has used one time off, 2 times so. Table topic master, Toastmaster Rahul, he has used one time on, 4 times so. Table topic speaker number 1, Toastmaster Vikas, he has used 4 times up, 2 times 3 times so. Speaker number 2, Toastmaster Pranita. She has used 11 times up, 3 times so, and one repeating word like. Speaker number 3, table topic speaker number 3, guest Hussein. He has used 5 times up, 2 times so. Table topic speaker number 4, Toastmaster Harsh. He has used 1 time so. Table topic speaker number 5, Toastmaster Keval, that is me. I have used 3 times so and 1 time, 1 short for. Table topic speaker number 6, Toastmaster Vikrant. He was flawless. Please leave it. Speech evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Vikas. He has used 2 times up, 1 time so, and 1 time you know. Evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Vikrant. He has used 1 time 1 time so, and 1 time you know. So I urge everyone to note down these filler words so that you can improve in your next future. Over to you, Brother Evaluator.
What a wonderful report. Thank you. Now let's have a timer report from this Hussein. What do you?
So the timer report is the Toastmaster of the day, the main total is 21 minutes 45 seconds. Then preceding of the Toastmaster Vikrant is 8 minutes 6 seconds and 20 minutes. Then our table our counter is total time. So yeah, it's 4 minutes 45 seconds. Then Grammarlian Toastmaster Pranita is 6 minutes 4 seconds. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Vikrant is 7 minutes 13 seconds. Speech evaluator 1, Vikas, Toastmaster Vikas is 2 minutes 45 seconds. Speech evaluator 2, Toastmaster Vikrant is 2 minutes 55 seconds. And speaker 2, Toastmaster Harsh is 6 minutes 22 seconds. And our table topic master Toastmaster Rahul is 2 minutes 40 seconds. And yeah, so table topic speakers. Speaker 1, Toastmaster Vikas is 1 minute 43 seconds. Speaker 2, Toastmaster Pranita is 2 minutes 12 seconds. Speaker 3, guest Hussein, myself is 1 minute 12 seconds. Speaker 4, Toastmaster Harsh is 1 minute 40 seconds. Speaker number 5, Toastmaster Keval is 1 minute 40 seconds. And speaker number 6, Toastmaster Vikrant is 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Now let's my general value report. So today we miss by whom that we cannot blame children, but DTM Kusal told me that is treasurer to whom put the money. The next time treasurer please take care. Okay. And anyhow, but we managed and meeting was started at 4:10 because we are waiting for the TMOD and other role players. The venue is amazing as we already experienced. Started out, started research by joining online and invite to selling officer. To selling officer is me. I welcome everyone and those comes to history. I introduce club, other club Toastmaster as it is based, and I hand over to Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Aziz. Now I see the enthusiasm of taking the team. When you push someone, then it starts jumping. That see, someone who take ready to take team, it's not easy. At 350 by 700, I will take team. Because and I also learned as a executive that right now I'm ready with 10 things. If any, you won't make poster everything, but If PMOD make an accident, then you should always have a backup plan. The backup means so all should also ready the speeches also. Some speaker will get out. The speech slot will be empty. We don't have to lose the speech slot. You see others members are trying to take a speech slot. And we are wasting speech slot. No. You do delay your speech, complete your pathway. You get a feedback, suggestion. Okay, and both speakers, those one declare can deliver speech from their respective pathway, leadership development and effective coaching, and then evaluate them with CRC approach. So kudos to them, those master class, they really think those master and those master Vikram, i.e. those master. Now coming to the table topic, master those master Rahul. Thank you very much joining and take impromptu table topic yesterday, and you come up with very humorous topic.
Thank you so much.
Made all of put in thinking the amazing some of the question like if NASA decided to send to Mars. Oh, amazing question. The first time but as an amateur astronomer, my answer would be different because the Mars have no atmosphere and NASA have planned the one-way journey. If you go there after traveling 40 crore kilometers, there is no return back. So you have to spend that time entire day. You will never eat. My answer would be like that. All the speakers, because Professor Kanita, Desh Hussain, all have get chance to speak today. And the tag team, wow, timer, because Professor Kemal could not do the dual road. Desh Hussain have taken what is called chance. You make an opportunity to come into the journey of those one. Kudos to you. For people, and then it is you are ready to take the class. You are tag followers. And this and those money that we left I do. Kudos to joining from Rajendra. You have done fantastic job. So this is all now for my G report. Over the evening, those smart for you. You have to take it, gold list and base list.
Okay, now it's time for the voting for the best evaluators. We have Toastmaster Vikas and Toastmaster Vikrant. Also evaluators, please cast your vote to me. Toastmaster Vikas and Toastmaster Vikrant. So now next is best role player. We have Grammarin Pranita, Timer Hussain, R. Toastmaster Keval. Best role player, Grammarin Toastmaster Pranita, Timer Hussain, and R. Toastmaster Keval.
You handle me and you get.
One more leader. Yes. Now it's for time for the best leader. We have Toastmaster Rahul, Toastmaster Vikrant, and Ajish, me. TM Modi.
Toastmaster of the day.
We have Toastmaster Vikrant, Toastmaster Rahul, and Ajish. Now it's time to welcome presiding officer, Toastmaster Vikrant. Thank you very much.
सुनील कोई भी नहीं
Next week. So guys, how was the EEPROM meeting today?
superb.
Superb. Wonderful. One thing I like. Base role, let's have a feedback from guest. We have Pranita is there. We have feedback from Rushan. So how is the meeting? How did you like and presentation? Much you have about it.
So thank you so much for having me here. And I'm grateful that I got this opportunity to play a role as a timer. Last week I attended it, so I knew something like how it works and you explained me that how. So I'm really grateful. And also the favorite topic speeches were also really good. So I had a great time.
So we look forward to graduate members over the next.
I also look for the receipt. Our secretary last point. Thank you so much. Now, result is prepared. As today we have a director official visit. Let's invite me and let's have a few words from our area member of the club. This should feel proud. Let's welcome by clapping.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikrant. Two alphabets, C and L. They are very important to me. I believe it is very important for all of us. So what stands for C and L? C stands for contact and L stands for lenses on the writer note. Because I work for a company who manufactures contact lenses. That's an introduction of me. On the lighter side, but this CNL doesn't stand only for CNL. It also stands for C for credibility and L for likability. I, as a person, always want to be credible in terms of whatever I do, wherever I work, whomsoever I meet, whatever I perform it to the core so that I bring some excellence in it, not some, but I bring the excellence in it, and such that I am credible to the people. Why it is important? Because then and then you will be likable. So L stands for likability. If you want to be likable in the society, among the family members, among the friends, or by customers, or by co-workers or colleagues, you have to be credible. If you are credible, then you are likable. If you are only likable and you are not credible, you do not count with your likability. Somewhere there is a mindset. So if you want to be really likable, you have to be credible. So credibility plus likability is the success which I feel is very important and I follow. That is second CNL. Here comes my third CNL. First CNL is contact lenses. Second is credibility and likability. The third CNL is about communicators and leaders. Who are we? Who are we? We are Toastmasters. And why have we joined Toastmasters? Why have we joined Toastmasters? What is your goal? Why have you joined Toastmasters?
Yeah, to become a better communicator as well as better leader.
Exactly. That's where. Why have you joined? To become a better communicator and better leader. So this is the third CNL that is very, very important, critical for all of us. what happens in our journey when we join Toastmasters, in the due course, we actually forget this, that why have we joined? And what we focus is the end result. What you want to become? What is your goal? Why have you joined Toastmasters? What you want to become?
I want to improve myself because I was just 4 years ago. I was very lagging in communication, and I feel now better. But I am now helping in one NGO after the system hired interest in it. So whatever I am learning here, that I am sharing with the fellow of the NGO, and also improving my every 6 months better version of me.
That is very important. So what I picked from Toastmaster Vikrant's statement is another CNL, and that is about continuously learning. What happens after few months or few years, we kind of feel that it's enough. We have learned enough, and that's where our journey stops. So that is very, very important. The fourth CNL is continuous learning. So I want to bring this point very, very clearly for all of us here, for the club. If this club want to grow, if this club want to grow, then we all have to come in this continuous learning process. Why? Because we all want to become communicators and leaders. So what I want to bring the notice for the notice of all of you is that do not focus on the end result. I want to become a better public speaker. That might be my goal. But if you work on your goal only, you will never actually become a great public speaker. Because it happens every time. There's a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. It talks that do not focus on the end result, focus on the process. So if you want to become a great public speaker, that means today also you are here to become a public speaker, tomorrow also you will come to become a public speaker, and the third meeting and all upcoming meeting you will be coming here to become a better public speaker. It will not happen that on 7th July 2028 you will become a great public speaker. Is that going to happen? It is not going to happen. So if we want to become great and good public speakers, better communicators and leaders, it will happen in every meeting. Every meeting presents an opportunity for all of us to do our best, prepare and come and present our best version of ourselves. So that's where I think many of the members who do not catch this, they feel that yes, I am in this journey. I have joined Toastmasters. I will become a great public speaker. I will become a great communicator and leader. I will become. Because you are not becoming today. You are not joining all the meetings. You are not participating. So each and every role counts. Each and every minute counts. Each and every meeting counts. So with this, I want to urge all the members present here and those who are not present, please convey them that it is very important to come to meetings so that every meeting you become a public speaker because you are a Toastmaster. What is your identity? What is my identity? I am a Toastmaster. I am not a Toastmaster in the month of November. I am not going to be a Toastmaster in the month of, let's say, next year, January 2023. Today also I am a Toastmaster. Tomorrow I am a Toastmaster. And if I am a Toastmaster, I have to join what? Toastmasters meeting. Very simple. If you are a Toastmaster, you have to come to Toastmasters meeting. At home, you are not a Toastmaster, right? So please try to be attentive and ensure that we all are being present in all the meetings. Try to give this platform your best part, and if you give your best, the best will come back to you. I am the live example of this. When I joined Toastmasters way back around 6 years back, I was a male public speaker, not so good communicator. Even still, I say very clearly, I am not a great communicator. I am not a great public speaker. But yes, I am a great student of public speaking. I want to ensure that I am a good student. I am learning in each and every meeting, and that learning will continue. And that is what is life. That is what is the process. So that's it from my side. Please ensure that you all are present in their contributing to a club. Because what is the meaning of CLUB? This is a club. Club stands for communicators and leaders for our betterment. That's why we are here, right? CLUB. So thank you so much. United for betterment. Communicators and leaders united for betterment. So that's the club. So thank you so much. All of you.
Thank you very much for taking this. Results are ready.
Yes, ready.
Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster please.
Yes.
Come. Now, face role player. You have to.
Best role player. Toastmaster Kevin.
You take a photo and there is a group, just write your name. Mana किसी को सोलह बनाना
Best evaluator. Toastmaster exam. Toastmaster Vikrant. Best favorite topic speaker. Toastmaster Vikrant. Best speaker. Toastmaster Vikrant.
Wow.
Toastmaster Aziz.
Thank you very much.
So with this, I officially adjourn meeting.
क्या हाल है रुचि भाई?
बस देखो अब बढ़ो